So I see that y'all like the bike content, so I'm gonna be posting a little bit more of what I got going on now. I'm down and out a little bit. I injured my leg, so I won't be riding for right now, but I'll definitely be posting some more videos of me doing upgrades. I've changed the brake and clutch lever to an adjustable one. I got them off of Amazon. They're like maybe 15 bucks or something like that. And I also got LED headlight with integrated turn signals that I installed and everything, and I'll do basically an overview and a backtrack of how I did that, because the actual bulb or the light unit isn't the same size exactly to fit in there, so you have to actually manipulate the old housing and everything, taking out the old bulb. The old bulb itself, or the housing for the bulb, is the same size, so you'd have to take it out and then put it into the framing of the housing for the old one. Not that hard at all, to be honest with you. But it was something that kind of threw me off, because I'm like, okay, I can just throw it in here, as is, but no, you have to actually take it out of the housing. And again, that's not a hard task. It's only maybe like 5 screws or something like that, aside from 2 that are actually holding in the housing to the headlight unit that's on the front of the motorcycle. And I also got some more flow needles, because I didn't post it on there, on this page. I posted it on my TikTok, but the needle that was in there, that the reason why I essentially had to run the fuel pump was because there was a restrictive fuel flow, like a flow of fuel. So, as you could tell in some of the videos with the EFI on there, it was running kind of well. It sounded almost like a 650 should, right? But essentially, when I took it off and just ran it off of gravity, it still had the issue where it was running off of 2 cylinders, 3 cylinders, stuff like that. I changed spark plugs several times. I cleaned up the actual harness, everything, the coil harness and everything. Even did some modifications that helped it, run a little bit better as far as the spark goes. And it ended up being the flow needle. The flow needle for cylinder 2 or carb number 2 was too big. So it was blocking the actual flow of fuel, but because when I had on the EFI, it was so much pressure being pushed into the system that it would actually go into cylinder 2. So that was the only reason why I was running like that. But with that being said, with it running with the EFI, it was running super rich. So even with me turning it down and doing all this stuff, like, it would still end up running too rich and or running too lean, because I wouldn't be able to give it enough gas. It would just kind of bog out around mid-throttle. But yeah, that ended up being what the issue was. So I'll be doing all those modifications and then walking back through how I did the headlight as much as I can, because I don't want to take it completely apart, but I will show you what I can. How I did the handlebars or the actual lever controls. And I got some turn signals for the rear, but I'm going to have to modify the frame so that it can fit or find a different way to mount them. So stay tuned.